And here we are for round one of the Zendikar Unified Pauper Sealed League. We are playing against yelloweyes2, and we won the die roll and chose to draw, although this hand looks like it could be aggressive enough to be good on the play, but my general opinion on sealed is that you mulligan less when you're on the draw. You hit your land drops more when you're on the draw. I'm a greedy 4-color deck, so I want to be able to hit my mana more often than not. I don't really care about attacking early, because I don't think that's how I'm going to win the game most of the time anyway. So you can see in this instance, if I would have been on the play, they would have played a turn 2, 3-3, and I wouldn't have been able to attack and do it without trading anyway, so I'm fine with this. Our Scythe Master will be able to attack through that anyway. They played a non-hasty, just a 4-2. Trample on their land. We have the Iona's Judgment to potentially exile that. We'll just play our 3-1. No attack, don't want to trade. They attack with their 4-2, that's pretty interesting to me. Does have trample. We can essentially blanket in 2 turns with our Battle Herda on defense. But if they have a trick, then they would likely use it, and we would take two hits and be down to 8. So I think I just throw my core Castigator in front of the way here because it's not attacking anyway. If they want to use a trick, they can use a trick. And they do have a trick. Shieldmate's Blessings, basically prevent the next 3 damage of the target creature or player. So it's kind of like a healing solve. Doesn't gain life, but it's just as good almost, and takes their mana for the turn. Lets us get in. And we get to play our Griffin. And here I think we just take, since evasion is good. They don't have any play. Here we get to attack, maybe. Nope. So they tap our guys, so we have no attack. So they basically gained 5 life and drew a card. But because they didn't wait till our end of turn, we're able to land a 3/1 strike, which should be able to stop the attacks. The fact that it doesn't is a little worrisome. So do I block here and bait the trick out? I do not. I figured the only way they can be attacking is if they have a trick, and I think I can effectively race this because I have basically 2 removal spells in hand. They have their own Courier Griffin. Alright, that's pretty good. Well, here you could play the Iona's Judgment, but I think I just want to play the Cub, since the Cub answers as Crusher or Zendikar. All the same. And I can attack with my first strike creatures, and they can't block. Drawing Heat Ray off of the Prophetic Prism was pretty great there, too. So here I make the obvious blocks, see if they want to play any tricks, sack the Cub to kill the Crusher Zendikar. That ensures that they don't get 2 damage of trample through. So I save 2 life. And the follow-up play is a 3-2. Okay. And another removal spell. So our hand is Hot Fire. Don't even need to use anything. We just get to attack with everybody. And since 2 of our spells are instants, we can wait to see if they play like an Aura or something. Hookmaster, okay. Shows us that it's a pretty good attack, since our guy wasn't going to be able to block anyway. Here, instead of taking 6, I think we just go for a kill. Just kill a 3/2, save some life points. That works. And we might as well see what they cast at the end here. Yeah. And now we can end a turn, just heat ray, kill any one of these guys. It really doesn't matter which one, because then we can untap an Iona's Judgment the other. And we drew Touch of the Void. So we basically drew all of our best cards. All of our removal spells, at least. So they're forced to chump block and go to 2, and then Touch of the Void finishes them off. Okay. On to game 2. This hand again. I think we're on the draw. I think they chose play. And I like this hand. Again, I like it better on the draw. I don't care how aggressive we are with these 2-drops. I just want to be able to hit our lands. So 6-drop was probably the worst draw on the deck there. But land follow-up is good. Definitely play out the 3-1 first. Quicksand, that's going to stop us from being able to attack. They can tap and sack and give a creature without flying -1, -2. Ooh. This thing taps something with power 3 or less. Almost every creature in this format is power 3 or less. That card is really, really good. I actually think for a second about attacking here. Definitely find a mountain. Because I'm effectively stone raining them. And I can maybe tap my guy anyway. I could take him off mana. But I decided against attacking. I probably should have attacked, now that I think about it. Get a little mana advantage, because then look, they wouldn't have been able to play this 3-drop. Okay, so well, we hit a 2-drop that's playable. Tap our guy, can hit for 1, play a couple 2-drops. Nope. I think we heat ray his guy because the 3-1 is not something that we could block profitably, so let's just take no damage. They got a 3-2. Okay, looks like we're going to start just crashing into the air and playing more flyers. So, Journey to Nowhere. Okay, that's pretty good. Iona's Judgment or Felidar Cub can both kill the Journey, and we're going to gain 2 more life when the Courier Griffin comes back into play. So here we just keep beating for 3. They're mana screwed, so it's a little awkward here. I probably should have... I missed 3 points of damage in the early game. But we just get to slam this Battle Herda. And they can't attack, so here... we can probably play the Cub plus the Scythe Master. And they're going to tap our guys. I'm fine with that. And tap another guy, so they're pretty defensive here. And we just get to play more and more attackers. They're hitting land drops, 2 in a row. That's a good one, but that's going to die to my Iona's Judgment. So my next turn is going to be really brutal for them. I'm going to go end of turn, Felidar Cub, kill the Journey, play the Courier Griffin, untap, play Iona's Judgment, kill the McKindy Griffin. They can tap 1 guy, and then I beat 4, 3, 5, 7, 8, 11. I guess I hold back the first strike one because the Quicksand should be used on the Core Castigator instead of the Scythe Master. But I'm just so far ahead at this point. You know, I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've played 9 spells, and they've only been able to play 5. So a little bit of mana problems, and I think being on the draw and having the help of the Pilgrim definitely to keep the lands flowing helped. Alright, so that's round 1. Stay tuned for round 2.